Okay, folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier. Today we're going to have a very special cookie taste-off. I just noticed I had these two sets of cookies in my home. Great Value Mini Chips and Famous Amos. Now, Famous Amos is a cookie we would probably all go to. It's a great cookie. I believe it was named after Amos from Amos and Andy, but I could be wrong. And this Great Value is more or less, I believe it's the Walmart brand of cookie that came in a variety pack. I'm not sure why these mathematical equations are on here. And I just thought it'd be interesting, because sometimes if you're like me, most folks I would imagine, if you had your druthers, if you had your choice of cookie or any product, you'd probably go for the name you recognize, the name that's familiar. But if you're buying for other people, if you're buying for a party, or if you're trying to save some money, you go to the bottom level. And I've been on both sides of that equation. Okay, I'm not ashamed to admit it. So you wonder, is there actually a difference between these two cookies? Well, first let's take a look at the stats. We'll start with our defending champion, Famous Amos chocolate chips. I'm going to read the stats here. You can see them that I'm reading logistically. Or accurately. Calories, okay, nutrition facts. 1 serving per container. They'll always screw you on that servings and stuff. 1 serving per container, serving size, 1 pouch, 34 grams. Calories, 170. Now, some people say that calories are kind of a wacky way of measuring food anyway. If you look into that, I won't go into that right now, but let's just take it for what it is at the time. Calories, my hair is very unusual today. 170 calories, total fat, 8 grams. That's 10% in your daily value of fat. Saturated fat, 3 grams. That's a big 15%. Trans fat, 0 grams. Cholesterol, 1%. Sodium, 125 milligrams, 5%. Total carbohydrates, 23 grams at 8%. Dietary fiber, 1 gram, 4%. Hey, if you eat 25 of these bags, you've got your full day's worth of fiber, right? Here's getting a little scary. Total sugars, 11 grams. 11 grams added sugars for 22%. Protein, 2 grams. Not a whole lot of good things going on in here. It's a cookie. It's a treat. If you look at the ingredients, enriched flour, wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, vitamin B1, in parenthesis, thiamine monotrite, vitamin B2, riboflavin, folic acid, semi-sweet chocolate chips, chocolate sugar, dextrose, soy, lectinin, natural flavor, oh yeah. Sugar, vegetable oil, soybean palm and or palm kernel oil with TBHQ for freshness. Contains 2% or less of molasses, salt, eggs, baking soda, natural and artificial flavors, whey. Contains wheat, soy. Contains wheat, soy, egg, and milk ingredients. May contain tree nuts. Okay. Is it a cookie or a nuclear bomb? Now we go to this one. Okay, servings per container. Serving size 1 pack, 1 ounce, 28 grams. So first off, 34 grams versus 28 grams. So you get 6 grams less in this bag. So the numbers are going to be a little bit skewed. Calories, 130. This one had 170. Once again, 6 fewer grams. Total fat, 6 grams, 8%. Saturated fat, 3 grams, 15%. Trans fat, 0. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 40 milligrams, 2%. Total carbs, 18 grams, 7%. Dietary fiber, 0 grams. This one, as you might recall, had at least 1 gram of fiber, so nothing in here. Total sugars, 9 grams, and includes 6 grams added sugar, 12%. Protein, 1 gram. Oh, God. Vitamin D, 0%. Calcium, 0%. Iron, 6%. Potassium, 36 grams. Ingredients: bleached, enriched wheat flour, niacin, in parenthesis, wheat flour, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine, monotrite, riboflavin, folic acid, semi-sweet chocolate chips, sugar, unsweetened chocolate, cocoa butter, soy lecithin, and emulsifier. Natural vanilla, flavor, sugar, vegetable shortening, palm oil, soybean oil, canola oil, tocopherols, additives and antioxidant, light brown sugar, corn syrup, natural flavors, leavening, in parenthesis, sodium bicarbonate, ammonium bicarbonate, sodium phosphate, salt, whey, caramel color, soy lecithin. Contains milk, wheat, and soy. May contain traces of eggs. Distributed by Walmart. I'm getting nervous about eating either one of these fucking things, to be honest with you. I wish I had some type of prompting I could... I mean, how am I supposed to do this? I guess I'll try to put the camera over here. Oh, for God's sake. Let's see what happens. Oops. God, I'm just trying to do a video and everything's upsetting. I'm just trying to do a taste test. For Christ's sake. Okay. So let's see what happens. What should we start with? Start with the mini chippers. I'm going to open both bags. We'll take a comparison. I'm going to need a sip of water before we continue. Here's to you. Now we take a look inside the bags. See what's going on in there. Let's do a face-to-face now. The left is the famous Amos. You can see it's much bigger. It's bigger than the Great Value. Wow. I mean, for these little cookies, that's a significant difference. I'm going to try the Challenger first. It's crisp. I like the taste of chocolate chip. It's good. I mean, you're not going to get the sensation of freshly baked cookies in a little bag. Let's try the other one. Okay, there's a significant... Is there pecans in this? Pecans or pecans? There's something in this, and I've noticed that with these, is there pecans in this thing? I was about to adjust my glasses, but I'm not even wearing them. There always seems to be a pecan residue in famous Amos cookies. But I don't see it advertised. I always assumed there was pecans in these things. Is there pecans in here or not? May contain tree nuts. Okay, now we've gone totally somewhere else. I always thought that famous Amos cookies had pecans in them. I could have sworn on the stacks of books and everything. I could have sworn there was pecans in these things. I'm not sensing any sense of pecan. I mean, this is more important now than this taste test. Are there pecans? Have there ever been pecans in famous Amos cookies? Okay? What's going on? I could have sworn that there was always pecans. Now I don't see them, and the second cookie, I didn't taste them. what is happening to me? What is happening in this situation? I come from a time and a place where there are pecans in famous Amos cookies. And the first cookie I ate, there was a distinct taste of pecan. But then I looked at the bag, and there was no picture of the pecan in the document, in the picture. There was no photograph of pecan, and there was no listing of pecan in the ingredients. And now I had a second famous Amos cookie, and I tasted no pecan, but in the first I distinctly did. There is something happening here, and now the dog is sneezing. The dog never sneezes. Why are you sneezing? I've entered some type of primordial shift in consciousness, or the universe is changing, and this is highly disturbing to me that this is happening. I don't know what to make of it. I got